Okay. So it seems like everybody is seeing repetitive numbers. And we've also heard, like, right, some of these numbers, what do they mean? But it's still confusing. We just still don't know. So I thought maybe, we can just do a session where I can give you a full overview of what it is. And then we can use that. You guys, me, everybody can use that as guidance, and see if that makes sense for you, and then start to apply that or work towards that, right? Now, where are some of the places where we see repetitive numbers?
Where?
Where do you usually see repetitive numbers?
I mostly see on my phone.
Okay, yeah.
At home, on my phone.
Okay. Phone. Yeah, phones are common. There are some other places where you may find the numbers.
I see that on car number plates. Yeah.
Yeah, number plates. Right.
Does kitchen oven count?
Yeah, it is
That
it is the
boards.
clock, right? Yeah, the time,
Yeah.
the clock. Sometimes even you'll find repetitive numbers, right? Like you're watching a YouTube video.
Yes.
It'll be ending like at 22:22.
Receipts.
Receipts, your groceries, the
Sales.
payments,
Sometimes sales that you do.
sales. Yes. The number of people that join certain sessions, meetings, there'll be 88, 22, 11, right?
Yeah,
So
never know.
you
Actually,
Yes.
people-
Another area you're going to find it is your phone number or another person's phone number. Right? So anywhere there are numbers, you're going to find it. Could be phone numbers, it could be cars, it could be at home, anywhere you have a watch, a digital watch. Anywhere you're going to find repetitive numbers. Even on, like I said, YouTube, certain page, like if you buy a book, you'll see specific numbers there repeated. So somewhere it'll show up, right? And it seems like, at least based on the group's response, the 1s, 8s, 7s, and 4s are more prominent, right? Let me see the recording. Yes. So let's go straight into what it means. Okay. So let's start with 1. So 1 is something I see very frequently as well. Usually it's like 111, or even like 1111. I see that a lot. So let's see what it is. So this angel number 111 or 1111, so no matter how many times it's repeated, it has a powerful energy signature. If you happen to look up at the clock at 111 or any similar sign, it means that the angels are telling you that this is a great moment for manifesting your dreams. Okay, so it's for dream manifestations. So what do we do when you see it? Now, there are different things people say, okay? I just feel set a powerful intention. There are others who will suggest, like, when you think of whatever your intention, say now I see it's like 109 right now, but say we happen to look at the clock and it's 111, 111. So you just hold your hand up and you say, okay, whatever your desire is, you just pull the energy up in your hands and just like put it all over you. That's one way that you can start to apply that energy and just channel that energy to you, on you. So that's something you can do, but it's all intentions at the end of the day. So the energy of 1111 or 111 is an indication that the energy around you right now is ready, ripe for taking healthy risks, shifting your patterns, moving projects or relationships forward. So keep your eyes open for opportunities and take the steps that will help you focus on your goals. Okay, so it's just guiding you that it's a good time, keep going. Just intentions won't help you achieve what you desire. Intentions plus actions help you do that. And as we say that, we are at 111 in my clock. Okay, so Look at this. At 1-1, we are talking about 1-1-1. So use the number of 1-1-1, not forcibly, right? You don't want to look at the time and say, okay, at 1-1-1, I'm going to look at this. No, it has to happen by accident, where you're just like, okay, I just look at the time and it is exactly 1-1-1. You cannot plan to look at it, or you cannot plan to get that angel number in your life by forcing it, right? So that's the key part here. It just so happens that you happen to see a number every time. That is what an angel number is for you. Okay, so 1-1-1 we discussed. It's for manifestation and for you to start taking your actions and stay focused. Now 2-2-2, not many people see it. I don't see that a lot, but 2-2-2 basically means start or keep planting seeds. Keep planting seeds at your job, in a relationship, your finances, in any area of your life. Your efforts may not look like they are much, but the little things you're going to do will lay the groundwork for a substantial harvest in the future. If you're wondering, or when you're wondering whether you're on the right track in an area of your life and you happen to see 2-2-2, it can be a welcome confirmation that you're headed in the right direction and that you should keep going. I rarely find somebody who finds a lot of 2s.
I have,
Is there anybody here?
yes, I have seen 202, middle of the night.
Okay. So that is what it means. Okay. Just keep planting those little seedlings. Doesn't have to be massive steps, but just little efforts. Okay. 3-3-3. I know one of you said that 3s and 7s are numbers that you constantly see. 3-3-3 is a number of prayers answered. A reminder that the universe knows what you want and what you're working towards, and that you're being brought those opportunities and resources. For that, you just have to go forward fearlessly. Take those steps towards your dreams and know that the universe has your back. That's important. So you have to be fearless. That's the guidance. Be fearless. When you're seeing 3-3-3, it means you just have to, you're in the right direction. Just have to be bold enough to move forward. Okay. 4-4-4. It's a reminder that angels are near you and supporting you. Seeing this number when you're feeling low can be very comforting and reassuring. Now, whoever said they see 4-4-4, have you noticed the patterns or timings for 4-4-4? If you happen to see it a lot. Is it around when you're feeling low?
Yeah, I was feeling low yesterday, and I had a migraine headache like all day. And I think in the afternoon I started feeling a little better, and I saw this number. And yeah, it was bang on, Rima, what you said. I was feeling low, and I asked angels for healing me. That is something I do it, like when I'm feeling low, to work on my body, to heal, to be near. So I did ask for healing yesterday because I was not feeling good.
Yeah, so seeing 4-4-4, you can see 4-4-4 after a big win at the office, workplace, or when you're out, vacationing. It doesn't matter, but it could also mean that, or you can also see 4-4-4 when you're going through a tough time. Tough breakup, difficulty, with some health issues, or even feelings of loneliness. So what do we do? Okay, now we know this is what it means. Well, what do we do with it?
Say thanks.
It's just, yes, that day you have to be thankful for disguised blessings. You don't know these are blessings in disguise. Okay, it's just a reminder that the universe is just trying to help you. For you, it could be painful, it could be difficult, but it's just a blessing. So gratitude. Okay. Okay. 555 is another number I happen to see these days. Anybody else? No.
I just saw that today, actually, Rima, twice at 5:05 and 5:55.
Okay, yeah. So we all have seasons when it seems like everything is shifting in our life and we experience lots of growth. That's what 555 speaks to. Okay, 555 is growth. What to do when you see it? When you see, if you see 555 and things maybe, when you feel things are chaotic or unfamiliar, then this is a very grounding number. Okay, that transitions are coming, they can be intense as well. You know, what's growth without transformation, right? It's that metamorphosis, right? Like a caterpillar grows into a butterfly. It's a whole process of changing. And it doesn't come easy, right? Like I have gone through this whole project for my son where we had the caterpillar grow into a butterfly and we released the butterfly. So when the caterpillars came home, they were not even moving, and I was scared. Are they even like alive? They didn't move at all, and they survived on a sugar pad for food. And then all of a sudden, in a week and a half, 2 weeks, they started to have those wings and they were trying to move. They were fluttering, but they couldn't get up. And I observed that whole process where they didn't know what to do with their bodies, right? And they kept trying, and then they started to turn into butterflies, and then we could see they're ready to go. So it's that transformation period that requires patience and for you to hang in there. Okay. So whatever transition you're going through, when you see these numbers, whatever transition you're going through, it could be, even if it may seem like negative on the surface, right? Maybe experiencing something difficult, moving away from loved ones. This reconfiguration is part of your soul's journey. Ultimately, you're going to come out the other side much better for the experience. So it's just part of that, your growing that needs to happen, because without that, you're going to stay where you are. So 555 is all about growth. Okay. And there's no growth, like I said, without the metamorphosis. Now 6. Anyone seeing 6? Could be anywhere.
Yeah,
Not necessarily the phone.
606. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I see 6 also.
Okay.
Hi, everyone.
Okay. So 6 is one of beauty, balance, integrity. Okay. Number 6 has to do with earthly, material concerns. So it's a materialistic number. So you might see this number when you're worried about your career, home, or finances also. Okay. This number can be a call or need for balance in all your affairs. You might see it if you have a health concern that would benefit from you living a more balanced lifestyle or eating a more balanced diet. Because it's connected with beauty too, right? So what you're eating, how you're feeling will reflect. So these numbers, when you see them, not one time, but if it's happening a lot, then you can use this as powerful information, right? That, hey, it's something, maybe I'm not focusing on myself, on my health, my lifestyle. I need to do that. So you can use it to your advantage when you see these numbers. So this number is encouraging you to bring more beauty and pleasure into your life. It can also be a number of sacrifice or letting go of what is not helping you. Okay. Also, It can be a number when you're experiencing a financial windfall, informing you that balance is in order. Some of this money should be put away for a rainy day. So savings is also important while you're experiencing the financial growth. Keep some money away for savings too. So balance is important when you see 6. Okay. Now 7. 7 is again a very popular sequence people tend to see. 7, who said they see a lot of 7s? I think it was Pooja.
Yes, I do.
Yeah. So that's an angel number for spirituality. And you might encounter it during phases in life when you're focusing on or prioritizing your spirituality, learning about or incorporating new spiritual practices, or you're getting on this road of becoming a spiritual seeker, finding the answers, going inward, working on self. That is spirituality. It's not necessary that spirituality equates to meditation and praying only. It just means going inward and, taking the burden of blaming others away, putting the blame on others away. It's about focusing and saying, okay, what can I do differently? Who am I? What do I need to do? What are my lessons from this? What is the takeaway for me on all my experiences, and how can I fix it without fixing others? Getting away from victim mentality. It's all part of spiritual growth. So what to do when you see this number? It's a reminder that your spirituality is expanding for sure. And you should continue to tap into that deep well of spiritual awareness that exists in all of us. So this spirituality exists in all of us, but when that flower will open happens at different times for everybody. Sometimes people are too young, old, mid-age, anytime, right? It may happen. So if you're seeing 7 a lot, that means you are on that path, and that is an area that is growing for you, and continue to tap into it. Okay. Pooja, is that right? Does that sound right
Yes,
for you?
Reema. Yes, I totally resonate with
Resonate.
that. Yes.
Okay. Now 888. Anybody sees that? I think Taruna said 808. Okay. So this number is a number of abundance. You might see it on a check you receive for services that you may have performed. But basically, it doesn't matter if you're in the service sector or you're working under someone. It just means that it's a sign of financial abundance. And that you have access to, say, even if you're not experiencing physical abundance, it just means that you have access to universe's abundance.
Actually, Rima, last week I received just surprise checks to deposits. I mean,
Okay. And is that when you were seeing those 8s?
I'm not really relate them, but I do see them, these numbers, angel numbers, quite often.
Mm-hmm. So see, this is
I never knew
exactly
what
how we can.
it means, seeing those numbers.
Yes.
Yeah.
So 888 is all about money. Even if it's not physical money at that point, it's just a sign that you have access to the abundance. So the more we are in gratitude, the more we are not blocked, the more easily we can tap into that. And that abundance doesn't have to only mean financial abundance. In this case, 888, yes, is more financial, but it could be abundance in health, career, partnerships, anything. And what to do when you see it? It's a sign to stay open to abundance in whatever form it appears. Not just the forms we are expecting or have become attached to, right? Like for some people, it could be, I just want money. And that's abundance. For some people, it's just like, I want a feeling of growth. Spiritual growth can also be something that you desire in abundance, right? So it could be that. It could be any form. But don't think that's the only abundance that you should be open to, right? So stay open to receiving abundance for your highest good. It could be spiritual, it could be financial, it could be relationships, career, anything. And if you possess an abundance of anything, say you have an overflow of something in your life, love, time, money, spread that around. and that same abundance will come back to you. So that's what 888 is talking about. Sign that you're going to receive something, and also sign that if you have something in excess, start to give it. Okay? We are always thinking about what I need, what I don't have, but think about what you have and how you can give it. Okay? 999 is basically 9 is a completion number. It's a number of completion. And this number emphasizes that all things end or all things come to a completion. You might see the number 9 when you're struggling to complete a goal, or when you're losing steam towards the end of a large project, reminding you that success or finish line is right around the corner. So don't give up. It's an indicator of completion. So keep going. What to do with it? It can be a sign that you have come to the end of one phase of your life and that you might consider what you'd like to do next. It can also encourage you to let go of something that has run its course, like a job or relationship. Time to let go, release it. It's completed its cycle or phase or whatever you want to call it, the experience. Okay. So those are all the numbers. These are the typical numbers, but there is one number that we didn't cover. Can anybody guess?
0, 0.
Yes. So we don't see 0 a lot because obviously it's not on our clocks, right? We hardly see that 000, right? It's always like 12:01 or 12 o'clock. But 00 is like 9 is a sign of completion. What do you think 0 is a sign of?
Beginning.
Say that again, you were breaking.
Beginning.
Yes. 0 is basically a whiteboard.
Mm.
Create what you want. It's a canvas. It's a beautiful number. If you see that 000, don't get discouraged. It just shows that start somewhere. It's your board. It's your life. Create something of your own. It's a beginning. Okay. So let's go back to our whiteboard here and see how everybody can relate. So we talked about 111. Now can the ones relate to this? Ones is all about manifestation. And we had 888, which is about wealth, abundance in general, and give away excess. We had 7s, which is all about spirituality, growth, going inward. And then we had 4s. What was 4s for? Anybody remembers?
Angels are near you and supporting you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So typically you see it when you're feeling low, down.
Or even after a big win.
Yeah. It could be either or, but the thing is that know that you're guided and just go through the process. Okay. Yeah, so I thought this was an interesting topic. It was funny. Last week I had posted about ways to take care of your gut health, and not many people responded to that. Seems like spirituality is the name of the game here. Everybody wants to participate in these workshops more than the physical health. So I was glad to
Last
see
week
that.
was just a really crazy week for me. So I'm still trying to, we've had non-guests like staying with us. So
oh God, I hope everybody's gonna get back to schedule. But you know, now that we get back to our schedules, then the festivals begin.
Mm.
So again, everybody's gonna go off. Let me close the whiteboard and let me pause this.